Ladies and gentlemen, Vikrant Rona was one of my most expected, number one expected Indian film since I saw the first teaser, which was that boat and Kicha Sudeep standing on that boat. And let me tell you, it has delivered 99% on point. I might even go with 100%. Fabulous movie, fantastic movie. Do not waste another second. Go watch this movie. It has such a beautiful, beautiful story, beautiful plot twists and turns, mystery, suspense, horror, thriller, so many elements to keep you glued to your screen. So much good acting, performance, everything on point. Hollywood level storytelling. What I mean by that is there is no unnecessary scenes, fights, unnecessary drama, dramatic sequences, dramatic reveals and plot twists and filmy acting. Nothing. Everything is as realistic and as Hollywood as it can get for an Indian film, and that is the achievement of this film. And not just because it looks good and the cinematography is good and all of that, but because the story as well makes you sit there glued to the screen, gripped for what is going to happen next. The basic premise is murders are happening in a small town village. There are many myths and rumors as to how this is happening, why this is happening. Vikrant Rona is set to investigate. As part of this investigation, there are various plot twists and turns. 9 out of 10 of them you will not be able to predict. Sure, one you may be able to predict because I was able to predict one. So it is just fascinating. And I think that this kind of entertainment is what we need. We have too many masala entertainers, action entertainers, over the top BGM, loud music, fights, violence. We have forgotten to tell a really good story that anyone from the age of 6 to the age of 60, 70, 80 can sit and watch and actually enjoy. A lot of these movies that are action oriented, people in many age groups and many types of cinema viewers may not enjoy it, and we are missing the point there by catering to box office. That sometimes movies need to be good quality, and this is that quality content as promised and delivered by Anup Bhandari, Kicha Sudeep, Nirup Bhandari, all of whom have done a fabulous job. Kicha Sudeep, I literally forgot in 5 minutes whenever he started on screen that he is that superstar. I only saw Vikrant Rona, and I was in that world of this movie, the world of Phantom or whatever you want to call it, the world of Vikrant Rona, and it was just transported me to that zone, and I forgot that these are all superstars and actors, and this is a movie. I was so deep and involved and engaged in the story. The music, the BGM is superb, the cinematography, visuals, VFX, everything is so clean, so well done. Everything comes together like a perfect pizza, biryani, whatever you want to call it. All ingredients come together like no other recent film. You have to watch this film. It is fabulous. Now let's talk about a couple other commentary that is happening on this film. One of them talks about how it is pretty much a remake of Rangi Taranga, a different version of Rangi Taranga. I think that I have watched Rangi Taranga, reviewed it on my channel. I know that movie. I do not disagree with that thought process because all of us who have watched Rangi Taranga will remember Rangi Taranga when watching this movie. But that's a good thing. If you can make 100 masala action entertainers with one guy hitting 100 people, why not make many movies that are similar to Rangi Taranga or in that zone of mystery, in that zone of culture and that kind of a reveal and those kind of elements to it? Why not? I would watch hundreds of such movies and not be worried. In horror genre, we have haunted houses. A family or someone moves into a haunted house, ghosts come, all of that. Nobody questions that style of storytelling. Nobody questions action blockbusters. Nobody questions slapstick comedies that all have confusion going on and chaos going on. So although I respect and understand that people might feel this is a remake of Rangi Taranga or is a prequel, sequel, or is another version, I feel that it's a good thing that such a movie was made like Rangi Taranga. We were all thirsty for it. We all wanted more Rangi Tarangas to come out of the industry, come out of the Indian film industry. There is only one Rangi Taranga, there is only one Drishyam. I will take many more versions of such films. So I think that that is one topic that is being discussed that I feel is corrupting certain audiences' minds, and I think that that is not perfectly true. And the second thing that people are saying that the level of the reveal, the speed of the film, the pacing of the film can affect the thing, and the way things are revealed and all are not dramatic enough or not big enough. The some people want fireworks on the screen every time when something happens, and because we are used to movies like Bahubali, KGF, RRR, we're used to these epic reveals and whatnot. The film is a realistic storytelling. The film is taken a Hollywood style narrative. Never have we questioned a Hollywood thriller that is very realistic. You believable characters, believable storytelling, plot twists that just come and go, and you're very naturally progressing. That is the beauty of this film. You always want Hollywood films, and then people are complaining that it doesn't have this, that, which are all basic elements to Indian films are not in there necessarily. It is there, but even then, so people are saying these kind of things. But as long as you understand the vision, as long as you watch this like an international production or a Hollywood level thriller film, you will enjoy it. If you go in expecting a Vikrant Rona action entertainer, over the top and all of those kind of things, you will be disappointed. That is why maybe some people are disappointed. But I think that this movie is just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. However, all that being said, I do think that the screenplay, the basic manner in which a story is told is called screenplay. How the scene plays out, and the direction is very closely related to the screenplay. So those things, because one or two things were predictable to me, one or two things or scenes felt a little dull. I think the screenplay could have been a little tighter. I'm not necessarily talking about editing or anything, but generally the screenplay and the way in which it is told led me to predict some things which were correct, and reveals were also part of the screenplay. So I think the screenplay for everybody's commentary on this film could have been a little better, and that would have made this a masterpiece, but that doesn't take away from how good the film already is. Go watch Vikrant Rona. I'm going to recommend this to everyone because unlike many other action movies, this is a movie I can actually tell people to go and watch, and they will actually have a very good time. The basic story, the every story within story within story that is there in this movie will keep you very entertained, very thrilled, and you will enjoy yourself, guaranteed. If you didn't like the movie, leave your comments below so I can understand why people are not liking the movie. If you did like the movie, leave your thoughts on what you liked about it, what you expect. Do you want a sequel? Do you want a prequel? Etc. etc. I think this was a great experience. I'm going with 4.5 stars for Vikrant Rona. I really have nothing to complain about. This was fabulous. And I hope most people enjoy it and the movie does well and many more such movies come out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope you like this review. Comment below all your thoughts. Take care of yourselves and keep watching for much, much more.